Alright.
Okay, anyone here ada working experience? I mean, of course lah. The reason why I'm asking you guys whether you guys dah pernah kerja, pernah jadi director dekat luar ke tidak, is the reason why, because please bear with me, maybe it's resonate with us, maybe not. Semasa di film school, I ada satu thought yang I rasa I bagus. I'm a good. Why industry is so sucks? I want to change industry. I say that all the directors that have here have noticed they should watch this show and learn from them. They should refer to this Breaking Bad. They should watch this kind of series and do that in Malaysia. Kenapa diorang ni tak ada idea sangat? Kenapa diorang ni tak ada taste? So, contoh ada certain directors yang rasa macam, this director tak best. Kan? I tak suka director ni. I only suka Din Said that time with bunuhan and interchange kan. But having said that, that is the first director that offer me work after I graduate. Yang I tak suka, the whole life, macam student life. So what I'm trying to say is actually, I graduate from university with thoughts in my mind that I'm better than them. I rasa I lah paling knowledgeable, and I punya directing skill and thinking also genius than them. Then I get chance to direct a short film with Redcom. So this is bunch of directors. Now, that's why I said, directors yang we kenal as strangers, we have Sanjay Kumar yang direct Jagat, we have Nadia Hamzah direct yang motif director, we have Rewan Ishak, the commercial director, Petronas commercial director, Sharifah Amani direct juga. So bunch of directors collaborate to direct one show for each states. So mine of course obviously Terengganu lah. And then I direct that show with the awareness that this show gonna be on air on TV, kan? So bila benda tu keluar, and while imposed already, I tengok yang macam mana yang dalam hati I question myself, mana yang kau rasa kau best sangat tu, kan? Your show is now is even sama je macam orang lain, kan? Then I question myself whether I'm ready to become director or not that time. Sebab I keluar masa graduate, masa third year, second year, I know aku keluar ni senang-senang je aku boleh direct kat luar ni. Easy peasy, I think. And then now you guys imagine, a decade from now, how many students that graduate from film school, and how many are there become film director or DOP or production design? Kan tak banyak kan? Why? Because you can have talent, you can have skills, you can have good IQ, but without EQ, you are nothing. EQ is very important juga tau. So I learn it late sebenarnya. Macam I know aku bagus, aku pun kadang-kadang being vocal, try to impress people, try to show people that I'm better, but I don't have EQ. I don't have empathy to understand the situation. Because sometimes ada je, banyak je director or script writer yang coming with provoking ideas and also edgy kind of concept, story, but then their voice is been cut. I don't want to say from who, but somehow it's involve budget, somehow it involve regulatory, those kind of benda tau yang menghalang, and budget obviously lah, one more thing. So benda-benda itulah yang menyekat kita. Now I need to adapt with this. Tadi I rasa I bagus, I kena adapt dulu. So I decided, okay Ariff, let's not publish yourself or iklan yourself as a director. I go do Konti again. I turun as Konti AD, work with few directors and keep asking and also observe their works. So I follow Michael Ang, I observe his work, I follow Ahmad Idham, I tengok macam mana dia kerja. Ada macam mana teruk pun orang tu, akan ada benda yang baik dekat orang tu. Percayalah I. Kan? Macam mana teruk pun orang tu, you mesti ada benda yang akan belajar from that guy. So bagi apa yang I boleh cakap, the openness tu tak akan dia ajar di college, tapi korang kena terbuka kita kena terbuka sebenarnya, nak absorb all the knowledge. And satu lagi senario yang recently I have a conversation with this ex-MMU student. So he's now working in one of the studios. Banyak studios kan, Astro Show ada View, ada Suka kan. So I remember those days 2 years ago, I asked him, that time masa I baru direct telefilm tau. Then I cakap, hi bro, I'm Ariff Zulkarnain, I'm a director, I want to offer you a job as a assistant director. I know you, masa tu I tahu yang dia baru like a year starting to become assistant director. So you know what's the reply? What is the reply to me? Bro, how many pages and how much the fees? That the first reply tau. Bagi I, okay, you tell me that macam you guys rasa macam mana? You are fresh from MMU, fresh from college, and then ni kita discuss I don't want to like macam blaming or apa. Because benda ni I dah voice out to him now, recently, last week. The reason why I'm not calling you dude, because those days I ask you and straight away you tanya I about the fees tau. Bukanlah because I rasa, dan dia cakap kat I yang his generation, I mean you guys lah juga kan, adalah generation yang rasa the tendency to be exploit tu kuat tau. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm coming from generation yang macam struggle, tak apa, bayar sikit pun buat dulu kan. Tapi dia orang punya generation, dia orang cakap dia orang tak nak di-exploit. That's why hence the first question, the first answer is how much is the fee. But for me, tapi this is not right or wrong. You guys suka hati korang lah, korang punya pilihan kan. For me macam before asking that kind of question, you should ask, okay, what's the story it's all about kan. You berlapik lah dulu sebelum korang leak kepada how many pages of the script and berapa korang nak bayar. Macam I think first I'm a director, you should not ask me that kind of question, berapa bayaran tu. Maybe you can like macam, okay, what is the story about bro, or can give me your PM name, my number to PM, and I will talk to the PM lah, to asking the price. You're not talking to me about the price. So korang kena ada rasa empathy and kena faham benda tu, I rasa kan. I'm sorry, benda ni maybe hard, true, harsh kan, tapi benda ni reality yang I tengah selalu berhadapan dengan I want to work with new generation. That's the reason why we are here today kan, because I rasa macam kepentingan untuk ada transform technology between each other, like my generation and your generation kan, untuk one day kita akan bekerja di lapangan together. Who knows kan? Like lagi 2 tahun, lagi 3 tahun, maybe you become my boss ke, producer or directors ke, or DOP, we don't know. Tapi itulah yang rasa empathy, IQ and EQ. And yang I also learn until now, still learning. Yeah.
Wonderful, thank you. So the main thing is don't be an asshole.
Yeah. Thank you Azul for simplifying that.
Yeah, we might be working together again. Okay, so I guess this is the last question before we book out to the floor. And the question is, it's kind of a compound question, but basically dia macam ni, and it ties up to what I asked earlier on lah. So Datuk Michelle Yeoh, she just won a Globe, so did Ke Kwan, so these are great comeback stories, and these are such aspirational punya benda kan. Adakah industri kecil kita ini mampu untuk facilitate aspirasi yang begitu besar sebegini? And what can be done to betulkan that?
Oh, aspiration or not talking about our company That's the reason we are here today.
I mean, because we are all here.
Hit me on Project Indigo, okay, guys? Okay.
Well, I mean, we're all here because we know our industry. And in the end, pusing-pusing kita orang je. Nanti korang akan intern dengan Ariff, korang intern dengan aku juga. It'll be that. So it's like, I mean, it's this small industry because even Datuk Michelle Yeoh had to go through Hong Kong and whatnot to get there.
I think. So kita cerita sini habis sini what happened here stay here for this ni don't tag finance ke apa benda. I think we shouldn't claim Michelle Yeoh punya Golden Globe is our victory. Serious. Because she made an effort. She go study in New York. She want to become a ballet dancer, but then she got injury. She go to Hong Kong. She study stunt. She stay in Hong Kong. Same goes to Tsai Ming Liang, the Taiwanese director. Also, I think we cannot claim them. Malaysia kita suka claim. The problem kita, the biggest problem that we suka claim. We suka write, kan? We suka write the trend macam menunggang kan, menunggang agama, menunggang issues, menunggang, yalah macam perempuan akan gunakan issues perceraian orang untuk orang bermadu untuk backstab husband dia ke apa kan, we don't know. But I would say that I think when we're talking about Oscars and Golden Globe ni, I really hate to say this sebab benda ni takut ada orang yang ada aspiration yang one day we can go to Oscar. But I would say that we need to revise our policy, kan? First of all, takut betul lah isu ni saya.
But this is a safe space.
We even don't have our own ministry, dude. We tumpang pelancongan, we tumpang communication half of it. So we don't know who are we. Like macam you could be like sharing under two ministry. Macam nak buat ni, oh communication. Nak buat ni, oh pelancongan dan seni budaya. Like macam it's very ambiguous and very confusing. And we need to have one ministry. And having said that, I think benda yang perlu di-revisit balik adalah polisi kita. Di mana filem ni berada. I give you an example. Cannes Film Festival is under Ministry of Education, not Ministry of Tourism ke apa benda. You can check. The foundation is start from education. Back in 70s, this is my conversation with Datuk Kamil Osman. They said, ex-CEO of Finas. 10 years ago, they already go to Korean that time to study how Korean punya K-drama success and how Korean through their arts form, music and film, they can also showcase their branding like Samsung, Hyundai. But kita, seni kita totally is pure entertainment. Kita tak gunakan seni itu untuk angkat apa benda country punya economy aspiration. Kita tak ada benda tu. Kan? So I rasa macam kalau kita nak borak pasal Golden Globe ni, let's not borak about story, let's not borak about regulatory, but borak about policy, borak about what should kita buat di Finas, apa yang Finas perlu buat, kan? Finas tak ada total control. Finas cannot control TV, Finas cannot control OTT. Finas is a film national development. So dia hanya boleh bersuara on film things. Let's say now we have argument on working hours, 12 hours or 14 hours or 16 hours. I'm a director. I would like to have a 12 working hours. But how? Why we can do that? How to do that? Because the budget that we have, we cannot afford 12 hours. Kan? Macam mana kita nak kerja 12 jam kalau kita budget tak cukup? And producer coming to me lah, Ariff, tolonglah kita buatlah, please, can you just whack this? Macam. So we end up 16 hours, we end up 14 hours. Then mungkin people yang tak tahu benda tu akan cakap, oh, what kind of ecosystem is this? But we in the industry, we are working, we are looking at the budget. There's nothing we can do. We try. We cannot do 12 hours. Kan? So another argument is rate also. Kan? Ada orang cakap, ini I give example, like telefilm punya rate. Since 20 years back, 30 years back, the same rate. You end up, one telefilm is for 100,000. And then we go back to the conversation just now, is calling students to be my AD. This kind of people like macam coming out of nowhere and datang asking, oh, how much the rate for telefilm? So I give the rate is A. And then why A? A is too low lah, bro. And I don't want to give number, A. Then the student said to me, but A is too low lah bang, because we prep for 2 weeks, we shoot for a week, and all together is 3 weeks kan. Takkan this is the payment kan. I'm a director, I'm just telling you, I used to become AD before, this is the rate that I receive. Dan these people ni rasa macam, oh kita di-exploit, diorang nak bayar kita murah. No, kami pun dapat murah masalahnya, macam mana? Kan?
Semua murah.
Then bro, itu I cakap, let's not talk about Golden Globe first lah. Let's not talk about Oscar first lah. Talk about this ecosystem. Not to you, to anyone that voice out about, oh one day we're going to win Oscar. No. So serious, work on that policy, work on the rates, work on everything first, work on the charity. And take example lah, I working in Singapore before. I work in Mediacorp, Channel 5, making English series that also be acted by Chinese, Malay and Indian in Singapore. Every day we nail 12 hours. 12 hours, we not go more than that. Sometimes the DOP don't want to work OT pun. Macam, Ariff, stop it lah bro, tomorrow lah we do lah. Okay, alright bro. So our environment is sihat. I can ride, I balik rumah, I boleh ride bicycle daripada Marina Bay to my home. And then I rasa best lah sebab your day, you ada rest, you ada shooting time yang cukup, you tak adalah barai or overwork kan. Tapi macam mana kita nak achieve that? Then Singapore don't have finance. No, this is hard truth. Singapore don't have that badan yang menjaga pun, tapi they can apply that. Because the payment, the amount that they receive. So they manage to do that. So pokok dia adalah revise balik. The rate telefilm yang dah 30 tahun tak revise tu, revise balik.
Saya rasa Ariff dah bercakap semua, saya setuju dengan apa yang Ariff cakap.
Wonderful.
Mungkin akan
Thank you,
cukup
Ariff.
matang lagi untuk borak pasal tu. So kita teruskan.
Okay, I guess we're just going to come to questions, but then while we're asking, who wants to ask questions? Because the last thing that I want to ask is just, we already talked about what is fulfilling for you kan. So what would make things more fulfilling for you?
Apa yang membuatkan kehidupan lebih bermakna? Bila kita stop mencari kesempurnaan dan kita mencari ketenangan dekat situ, maybe benda tu akan boleh buatkan kita lagi slow down. Dan bila kita dapat treatment slow down dalam life kita tu, kita takkan boleh expect benda tu going crazy. Because the more you slow down, the more you get. Don't rush, don't chase anything in your life. Jangan cuba untuk mendapatkan sesuatu yang belum masanya lagi. One day you akan dapat. Sama juga macam saya sekarang ni, after 5 years, saya percaya muka-muka dekat sini, Aswara ke, MMU ke, UiTM ke, korang akan offer saya untuk berlakon. Maybe korang akan produce, korang akan jadi director, dan one of korang pun akan jadi pelakon or whatever. So good, buat benda baik dengan orang, approach orang. So I rasa itu lagi penting. Empathy. So don't try to manipulate things dalam hidup korang yang boleh buatkan korang huru-hara kusut untuk buat decision. Keep calm. Macam mana Ronaldo buat? Relax, kan? Ya, dia billionaire. Okay.
I think last one fulfilling for me, because I started. This is talking about directing perspective. Sebab semasa menjadi director kali pertama, it's about me try to break through the industry. So I don't mind what kind of story that giving to me, I just do because I need to survive and I want to become director. But now, not to say I'm prominent, but I can tell you guys like macam offers keep coming, but then I punya benda yang bagi I fulfilling now, I don't mind what kind of genre that they offers me. It could be drama, it could be horror, it could be action, it could be crime thriller, it could be comedy. But now I'm looking for my voice in that story, and I'm looking for what kind of substance that I have that I can tell through that story. I try to find deeper meaning to that now. I dah tak macam ambil just for the sake of a job. No, I nak buat benda, I nak buat because guys, I'm just finished one sentence that I think is quite overwhelming for me. People coming to me, I receive some DM, I receive tweet, I receive text, letter, kan, call yang mengatakan this story is good, this story is good. But at some point I rasa macam I best. I datang balik perangai I rasa I best tu macam jap, aku best ni, aku bawa insentif ni kan. Jalan pun tak pijak kaki terapung je kan kan. Tapi I macam reflect balik jap. Okay, stop it Ariff kan. I go back to my hometown. I lepak with my mom, I lepak with my parents. I try find the ground level tu balik macam bro, this is temporary. You as good as your last project bro. Kan? So your next project you kena find something yang resonate even sempar or better than that. So that is the pressure that I have right now lah. If you tanya I fulfilling, it's never fulfilling because I always try to beat myself from my previous project. I don't want to compete with anybody. I don't want to compete with Martin Scorsese ke apa, tak. I nak compete dengan Ariff Zulkarnain je.
Beautiful.